Breakfast in the hotel, it wasn't included. Chocolate chip pancakes, maple syrup and tater tot. I was stuffed after that. This is outside the hotel. I didn't realise Niagara Falls was a little, town I guess. Seems like it's built for tourists. Definitely worth going. That's what I'm going up in a minute. The Skylon Tower. It's a big boy.
And then I see the view also.
Oh,
This is total 775 feet.
This is the first sight of the falls. Stay tuned, I do that boat tour. This is just majestic. The big one is the Horseshoe Falls, also named the Canadian Falls. That's what it's like to go. This incredible views. That's a casino and some hotels where you can see the falls from your room, not the one I stayed in. I stayed about a 5-minute walk away from the tower and the falls. You get 360-degree views. I don't know if you can see that, but that hotel with the V is where I'm staying. It's incredible. I think that bridge near the American Falls is called the Rainbow Bridge. I had to get a pic with the falls. This place is incredible. The small falls is called the American Falls and the Bridal Veil Falls. This is the inside bit. There are stairs down. I don't know if there's a ramp bit too. You can still see pretty well. And there's lots of facts on the walls which makes it worthwhile walking around inside too. But it was glorious weather. That was incredible. There it is. It's really high. Yeah, beautiful views. I hope the video did it justice. It was really cool to be up there. I can't wait for tomorrow now where I do the boat tour. So keep watching. That's a motor go-karting thing. A wheel. It's made for tourists, this place, I think. Niagara Falls has a lot of activities. It's like a fairground carnival, I guess. Mini golf, Ferris wheel, go-karting, Ripley's, believe it or not, etc. I didn't have enough time to do it all. So much food choice too. Let's go out for dinner. It's currently 5:30. I'm getting tired now. Of playing in yesterday. I think I'm going to try and make Poutine. I think Poutine's Canadian. Let's see, I might bring him back to the room and put a movie on, I'm not sure yet. I've got classic Poutine, an apple juice, a Fanta, and the water there. I need to find something to eat that with. A movie on the laptop, I'm starting to get tired. That was really good. I had to take my shirt off because it was going to be messy. I didn't have a fork to eat it with. The gravy, the cheese, the fries. I can see why it does well. I'm gonna get up early for the boat tour and the walk behind Niagara Falls. I can't wait. Look at the mist coming off the falls today. It looks like there's a fire over there with just some mist from the falls. On our way to the boat tour, but that's the Skylon Tower we went up yesterday. Don't know if you can see it, but there's some geese over there. Canadian geese, I guess. Time to get wet already to spray up the falls. I did a tour that covered going behind the falls and the boat tour of the falls. The tour guide was great, very knowledgeable.
There were different opinions, they part ways, and Tesla and George Westinghouse partnered up in the Adams Power Station in 1895. And the Adams Power Station is patents in Connecticut. But he's a visionary, not a businessman. He had over 200 patents. The guy's penniless in a hotel in New York City. He's a visionary though. I love the statue. Visually also trying to sand his pain.
The walk between behind the falls and boat tour was great. You can feel the glass shake in this building. It's where you go down to behind the falls. The car is incredible. This is behind the falls. Outside next to the Canadian Falls. We go behind them in a minute. I struggled to put my poncho on. Later on, before the boat tour, a nice lady helped me for that one. Behind the falls. This is on the way to the boat tour now, but I couldn't help stopping a couple of times. It's beautiful here. That's the boat I'm going on in a minute. Hopefully I can show you some bits. But it's beautiful, isn't it? There's a lift down to the boat tour and back up. I'm on the top deck where you get more wet, but you can stay downstairs and get less wet. And you don't have to go up the stairs or down the stairs when they're wet. It was incredible. I hope this does it justice. That's the Skylon Tower. So that is the American boat that ports from the American side. I use the Canadian side one. American use blue ponchos, Canadian use red ponchos. You do get wet. My camera is waterproof. ponchos are definitely needed. I did try and keep wiping the lens, but some shots might still be through a wet lens. It's busy, but they say get to the front if you can. Get near the side for the best views and experience. It's wet. I don't know if you can see much. That was good. So that was the Canadian Falls. Coming up is the American Falls near where the American boat ports. I don't know what you can see, I can't see much.
Visit our Miss Gear gift shop for those last minute items.
That was getting off the boat tour. Join me for a late lunch. A cider, you don't often see that abroad. Chicken quesadillas, that sour cream was incredible. Mac and cheese, I had to leave some, I was stuffed. That's what I know. That was a great day, I really enjoyed it. Been on my bucket list to do that boat tour forever. I would highly recommend it. You do get wet, but it's worth it to see the falls. And I would also say the walk behind the falls because you get to see it drop off the cliff and things too, which is great. That dinner, I've been back in the room for 3 hours, had a nap, still feel I don't think I'm having dinner tonight. I gotta get packed up because we're going downtown Toronto. I'll do a room tour in a minute. I'll just open the blinds and then I'll do it. Also, I'll show you what it looks like at night out there because it looks great. The view out the window, you see the Skylon Tower? It looks lovely, lovely views. I have been sat in this just looking out on the park. It's lovely. I've got 2 double beds, a desk where I did some work last night, my case, I need to sort that out again, a nice wardrobe space, but I've only been here 2 nights, so I'm not unpacked anything. And a nice toilet and a shower. Excuse the outfit. How beautiful is that? I sat at my window watching the sun go down, reading my book. All I could do was a cocktail, but I don't really need one. I'm still stuffed from lunch. I've been drinking the bottles of water that have been left in the hotel. How accessible has Niagara Falls and the place been? Well, the hotel was pretty accessible for me. The Niagara Falls are in walking distance. The only thing is there's big curbs, but if you cross it, all the crossings, they're all dropped curbs. I walked to the Skylon Tower, I walked to Niagara Falls, I walked through the Carnival, Clifton Hill. I walked through Clifton Hill, which is a fairground. The only thing that wasn't accessible was probably the behind the falls. You might have to check. I went down a couple of stairs, but I think the lift goes right the way up and down. You have to check that before you come. But the boat tour was all accessible, ramped on. You wouldn't get to the higher deck in a wheelchair. There's a lift down to the dock. The Skylon Tower, there's a lift up. To get to the outer part, you have to go down some steps. I don't think there was a ramp. You can go around the indoor bit, I think. But for me, it's all been quite accessible at the moment. Everyone's really nice, willing to help you. Everyone seems really relaxed here, really nice. So I think it would be something you could do, but you might have to look at the attractions to see what bits you can manage or bits you can't. But I think you can probably do most things. Right, that's me. I need to get going because of the taxi to downtown Toronto. Thank you for following. If you're not, please do subscribe. Look at it all lit up. It's great views. I can't complain. This will be the end of this vlog. I'll see you next week for downtown Toronto.